Hello and welcome back to episode 46 of The Long Dark. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So, I did not do the ferrying of supplies, but that's fine. We are going to go fishing anyway. We've got to head back over here, which is near where we found one of the escaped prisoners, or maybe where we found a wandering survivor. Over that direction, anyway. So we're gonna do some fishing, see if we can catch a real big heckin' fish. And somehow that's gonna do something useful for us. I mean, yeah, we're gonna wind up with a big fish, and we're gonna feed it to our friends in the town hall. We're gonna do another look around that area, because I have an idea that there's something important over there. I would really like, if nothing else, to find some cured leather and some cloth to repair those mucklucks that I found, and some more cloth to repair the wool ear wrap that I found. I can't remember if I've commented on it before, but the thing about that ear wrap is it's really useful because it's an accessory that makes you warmer, but it's also quite delicate. So it's really important to keep it fully repaired because it generally can't survive 2 fights with wild animals. The good news is that you can protect it by putting it on the closer to your body slot and putting the moose satchel, which I have, in the further from your body slot. So that'll provide it some protection. I don't think that makes it immune from damage, but I, of course, do my best not to get in fights with wild animals, so I won't have to find out. It'd be really cool if the wind would change direction so that I could walk faster. I'm pretty sure we're going to need some firewood while we're ice fishing, so it doesn't hurt to bring a little extra along with me. And I do need to remember that I need to give the people of the town hall 48 hours of burning stuff. I'm definitely going to go and gather up all those chemical logs that were in the bunker, because those are not useful to me, but they are useful to the people in the town hill. Yes, I said it. Why? Why does the wind have to be exactly the direction I need it not to be blowing? I'm just out here on vacation, trying to do a little skiing, and the weather just will not cooperate. Very, very uncool. I remembered there's another side quest that we're going to do. In addition to the fishing, there's also a church artifact to retrieve. If I had known I could just give Gwen more water, we would have done it several episodes ago. But I didn't know. I'm just going to have to live with that. And doing that is going to require that we go back up north near the crash site. And I think there's some more stuff up there that I hadn't explored yet, so I definitely want to take care of that. And also, heading up that way will give me another opportunity to run by my bear meat car and gather up some more tasty bear meat, which, oh yeah, I'm gonna cook up the disgusting raw meat and give that to the people of Town Hill. We haven't heard this music before, have we? Oh, I just didn't notice the piano riff before, I guess. There's a picnic table down there. Doesn't that seem like a weird spot for some picnic tables? Just out there in the middle of nowhere. I mean, maybe the trails are just hidden under the snow, but seems pretty odd anyway. Fur? Yes, please. Alright. I didn't remember my cooking pot, did I? That's going to be a problem. New objective, catch a giant fish. And it's just going to be that easy, right? Oh, there's some more mushes over there. I need them. I could take that deer while I was at it, but I don't think this is the right moment. Oh, there's plenty of mushes here. I'll be able to get all of this that I need. That's nice. Yeah, look at all them mushes. It looks like it takes a moment for the sheltered indicator to pop up, so I should probably be a little more deliberate when I'm looking for shelter. Going too fast, I might walk by a spot that I can use. Okay, this has got to be enough. I shouldn't need any more mushrooms. Is something the matter, Astrid? All right. If I really did forget my cooking pot, that's going to be frustrating. Because it'll mean... Oh, I have a can. Okay. It'll be all right. How big of a fish do you think I can even get out through this little hole? Doesn't seem like it'll be that big. That's what she said. Fresh smallmouth bass. I'll eat it. I'll eat that too.
The sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon. I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, well, I haven't caught the fish that I wanted. Starter fire striker. I learned some stuff about survival mode. It turns out that there are some places where you can actually restore the durability of certain stuff. Cook a fish. There we go. Drink of water. What was I saying? Oh yeah, where you can restore the durability of stuff that can't otherwise be restored. So that makes things like fire strikers really valuable because you can actually just renew them indefinitely, which means that you don't have to worry about scavenging for matches and stuff like that, which is really nice. I don't think that there are any of those in story mode, and there's really no reason for them to be, since you're not trying to survive indefinitely, you're trying to move things along. But stuff like that goes a long way to explaining how it's actually possible for people to play for, like 500 days of survival time without just totally running out of important things.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Okay, I don't care about cardboard matches. Cardboard matches suck. 10 more minutes. You know, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'll just fish and cook and drink until I get what I want, and then I'll be back. Talk to you soon.
That's it.
Okay, and there he is, Big Mouth Billy Bass himself. 15 whole kilograms and almost 4,000 calories of meat.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
No kidding. And the fishing hole magically froze over while I was deciding to take him with me, which is not very cool of it. So is that it? Is it just like, now I got a big ol' fish? Yeah. And there's one more tall tale to find, but I haven't found it yet. So that's a problem. I'm out of water. It's the middle of the night. Poor Astrid is exhausted. I think what we're going to do is we're going to cook a little bit more water. And actually, there's no reason for me to do this on camera, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now I'm all topped off, and I'm seriously overladen, but the weather is decent, so we might as well make our way back to Community Hell. And we'll go, this one fish that may well break Astrid's ankle on our way over is going to be 25% of the calories that we've been asked to provide for the townsfolk. So that's pretty good. But we are carrying 50 plus kilograms at this point, and that's just life, because I don't really want to do a bunch of back and forthing. But it does mean that I'm not going to do a bunch of exploring, because I don't want to mess with it. Is there a corpse over here? Is there a wolf over here? A tasty wolf skin that I'm not going to carry off because I'm already carrying too much. And at some point I'm worried that Astrid will just give up and refuse to move until I put some stuff away. Also, I think the temperature must have dropped in the night because we were doing pretty good temperature-wise. But as you can see now, even now we're 2 pips down. And we actually did wake up freezing when I tried to nap for a little while. Okay, it's not a tasty wolf. It's just a stupid dead inmate that I already looted. But that's fine, because I already looted it. I see that I'm also down 25% of my calories already. I think that being overburdened is really bumping up my burn rate. But yeah, Astrid really needed a nap, so I put her down, and she woke up because she ran out of body temperature despite being in a bedroll and in the fishing hut, which doesn't provide much in the way of warmth, but does provide shelter from the wind. And I would have figured that the shelter and the 5-degree bonus from the bedroll would have been enough to keep her warm, but it was not. In fact, let's have a look. It is currently, it feels like minus 9 degrees. The ambient air temperature is minus 30 degrees Celsius, which is heckin' cold. I'm not going to do the conversion in my head because I don't feel like it. Oh, there's some more lichen there. I think I do need some more lichen. probably won't break Astrid's back, right? And if it will, maybe somebody will laugh at it someday. Hell, I'll probably laugh at it right now. I'm already laughing at it. Don't even need to wait. Who told them it was allowed to get this cold? Now it's 3 ticks down? This is unbelievable. If we weren't extremely well dressed, we would just straight up freeze and die right now. Also, we're wearing a bunch of animal skins. Like, we're pretty much immune to wind. Or we ought to be. How cold is it now? The wind chill is up to -20. So the feels like temperature is now -48 degrees Celsius. That's insanely cold. At least by my standards. And in this frigid weather, poor Astrid has got to carry 30 pounds of fish to go and feed to the townsfolk. Oh, by the way, I cooked the fish while I was warming up. And it took more than an hour to cook, and it produced 0.37 liters of lantern fuel. Whereas you might have noticed one of the other fish that I cooked produced 0.04 liters. So that's pretty nice, although I certainly, I'm not at all short on lantern oil. I've got almost 5 liters of it back at the community center. So, I just haven't been carrying it with me because I haven't been using the lantern that much. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that these weather conditions are also abnormal. Mostly because getting lost on the way home. Mostly because I think it's unreasonable to believe that people would voluntarily settle in a place
Sure getting cold.
where temperatures got this severe. In houses made out of wood. Like, I don't think so. People will be like, yeah, this is a good place to farm during the summer, and in the wintertime, it's cold enough that the snow is actually dry ice. Like, Okay, Astrid, we're almost there. Don't turn into a meat popsicle just yet. I really want to go up north and check out that stolen church artifact, but boy, do I ever not want to do it in this weather. Healed from hypothermia risk. Okay, and you know, I said I was going to stockpile all of that stuff so I could put it in all at once, but I think I'm just going to unburden myself of that fish right now. 4,300 out of 16,000. That's some good progress. Alright. And I think it's probably a good idea to not leave my cooking pot behind again. You know what? We might as well do some of the rest of this stuff, too. The whole stockpiling thing was just silly. We'll take all of those. We'll take that and that. Put those in. Why did that not count? Oh, it did count. Wow. And that counted for 6 out of 8. All right. And that reminds me that we can go ahead and prepare some reishi mushrooms. I only need to prepare 2. And I have abundant mushrooms, but I'll hang on to the rest. And, might as well just make all of those. Okay, so... I'm going to give you 2 of those because I want the rest. Interesting, they didn't ask for any painkillers. That's surprising. And we're done with the prepared reishi. That's nice. Still need 4 more antiseptic or old man's beard dressing. I'm going to hang on to 1 of those for me, just in case. I'm not giving you any fire stuff right now. And I don't have any calories to give, so let's see. Gonna hang on to the rest of that stuff for now. 10 bandages. I'll get 8 on hand. I don't really need all of those. I still need 4 more bandages. Come on, wait. Why is it not updating? There, alright. So what else have we got in here? Got plenty of antibiotics. Did I need antibiotics? I've already forgotten. Don't need painkillers, so let's assume it's antibiotics that I need. It can't be antibiotics that I need. It's antiseptic that I need. Right, and I don't have any of that to give. I'm wearing all of those clothes. I could probably complete my calorie requirement by just dumping all those MREs on them, but no thanks. Half a liter of lantern fuel just from fishing. Okay, I'm going to put those away because I don't need them immediately. I'm going to hang on to all of that wood because I might need it shortly. Alright. Now what was I doing? Right. Okay, so that's almost half of the calories that I need to bring them. That's great. It sounds like the wind has died down, so this would be a good opportunity for us to get moving. I could chance making it to the bear meat car on the calories that I've got, but no thank you. So instead, let's snack on ketchup chips and condensed milk. Ooh, I'm running low on water again. I don't really need a whole 750 calories right now, so I'll hang on to the condensed milk for a little bit. But yeah, since we're here, we might as well cook a little water. A whole 2 liters, please. And 2 hours. Go. Take it. Alright. I've rescued all the people, right? Yeah, I totally have. Good, so that water will last me a while. Oh, and I can go ahead and eat that condensed milk now. Nice. Okay. How's the weather now? Oh, look at that. A balmy minus 17. It's practically summer out here. So we're going to head back up by the bear meat car again. And then we're going to head over to that cabin near the crash site. that I missed out on because I didn't know that Gwen was leaking water, not blood. And I'm going to come back the same way so that I can grab a huge pile of rotting raw bear meat to feed to the good people of Community Hell. I actually only need about 8 kilograms of bear meat. Call it 9 to be safe, to complete that little mission. So that's pretty cool. It's still more weight than I've got free, but I'm going to be taking the road, so it'll be manageable. And that will be our last side quest before we complete this chapter of Wintermute Episode 3. And I have a feeling that once we're done with that... Oh, thanks, Wind. I think after we're done with that, it will be time for Astrid to move along. So this episode actually isn't taking us as long as I suspected it might. And then we'll be in uncharted territory. Because, as I've said before, I have never played Episode 4 of Wintermute. It just recently came out. Now, I suppose, once I'm done with Episode 4, it'll be time to go back to Quantum Break at long last. I'm sure Tyson will be thrilled about that. He was pretty unhappy when I picked up the Long Dark instead of going back to that. People like to joke that games like Monster Hunter have a desire sensor where it'll figure out what kind of loot you need in order to complete whatever thing you're trying to do, and deny it to you. As far as I know, it's not real. It would be pretty messed up if it was. But I'm beginning to wonder if there is something similar in the Long Dark where the wind just happens to blow opposite whatever direction you've indicated that you're traveling. Which probably isn't true either. We would spend a lot more time walking slowly if it was. But boy, would it ever be annoying, wouldn't it? So I think I remember I left some stuff behind in the northernmost bunker, bunker number 1. I don't think that any of it is stuff that I really badly need. I think I left a cooking pot up there, but I don't need a cooking pot. I've got a couple down there. Wow, I'm carrying more weight than I thought. It is what it is. Is my bar back yet? Doesn't look very back. Gonna call that a good thing. Okay, so once I get past the cabins, I'm gonna break left and do a little bushwhacking. Because we definitely don't need to go all the way back up to the plane crash to wrap this leg of the mission up. I'm very sure that the place we're visiting is downhill from the crash site, so that'll be fine. That looks kind of cavey over there, doesn't it? But no cave. If I had a bunch... Okay, there are at least 2 wolves over there, so they're gonna come after me. Maybe what I should do is just preempt that little game with my own. Didn't even react? I'm Am I shooting over his head or what? I must be. Don't overestimate the bullet drop. Wow, you just like... You got no fucks to give, huh? Whew. It's a good thing I got a bunch of bullets. Okay, so I scored hits on both of those wolves. So I should... So I shouldn't have to worry about getting attacked by the pack. Alright, anyway, I am all out of time for episode 46, so come back and see me again in episode 47 for the consequences of my bad decisions. Talk to you soon.